What's up, everybody? This is Ashlyn Cole from your favorite morning show, Shop Talk, and you are listening to Freedom Radio.
Come on and get your freedom on. Come on and get your freedom on. This is the day that the Lord has made. It's a good day to get your freedom on.
Chip off the block.
Gotta say to yourself, hey, you can make it. No matter what comes your way, hey, you can make it. Keep your head up to the sky, hey, you can make it. Can't lose what got on your side, hey, you can make it. You've been going through a storm, and you feel like you can take no more. Wanna give up, you can't go on. Faith is weak, all hope is gone. Well, I'm here to encourage you. Don't stop, you just go through. Tests and trials come to make you strong. You bring it on, it won't be long. So you gotta say to yourself, hey, you can make it. I know you can. Comes your way, hey, you can make it. It really doesn't matter. Keep your head up to the sky, hey, you can make it. You can't lose what got on your side, hey, you can make it. Speak over your life. You gotta say to yourself, hey, you can make it. Sometimes you gotta encourage yourself. Comes your way, hey, you can make it. You can make it. To the sky, hey, you can make it. Ooh, can't lose what got on your side, hey, you can make it. It's really not that hard. Your victory's not far. No burden is too small. My God can handle it all. He knows how much you can bear. So you can make it 'cause he's always there. So hold on, my brother, you can make it. So be strong, my sister, you can take it. Yeah, hold on, everything's gonna be alright. Be strong, I know if you just hold on. Hold on. Ooh, yeah. Be strong in the power of his mind. Hold on. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. Be strong. He won't give you more than you can bear. Hold on. 'Cause he knows and he cares. Be strong. Everything's gonna work out fine. Hold on. Everything is gonna be alright. Be strong. Just hold on to your faith. Hold on. Hold on and don't let go. Be strong. Be strong. Hold on. Put on the whole armor of God. Be strong. Be strong in the Lord.
Oh yeah. Listen, somebody may be going through right now as you're listening to this song. Yeah, but we don't want you to worry. Listen, L, talk to him, man.
I know you've been going through,
Yeah.
but if you just keep the faith, I know you can make it if you try. We've been made endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning if you just hold. You can make it if you try. I know that the road gets rough. I know that the going gets tough, but if you can make it if you try. But if you just hold on, if you just keep the faith, I know you can make it if you try.
Yes, you can.
All you gotta do is hold on. All you gotta do is keep the faith. You can make it if you try.
I know.
All you gotta do is, all you gotta
What's going on, y'all? It is your man. I'm here. I'm right behind. Yep, there I am. Ikana. What's going on, y'all? It is your man, D-Toad. You are tuned in to Shop Talk right here on everyone's favorite network. It is freedomradio.com. I am uber excited about tonight's event, tonight's show, tonight's gathering of the minds as we have conversation about quite a few things. Now, tell you what I need you to do before we get going. First of all, you can see that you're tuned in to Shop Talk, and you're probably saying, those of you who may be viewing this for the first time, whether you're watching us live right now or if you're rewatching this a little bit later in the day or evening, you're probably trying to figure out, what is this D-Toad has me watching? What is this Shop Talk stuff? Don't worry, I got you. It's all to the good. Shop Talk is that good barber shop, that beauty shop, that coffee shop, that nail shop, and that that donut shop talk. I felt that in my shondo. That donut shop talk, y'all, for real, where literally no person and no subject is off limits. If you haven't figured it out as of yet, my name is Demetrius Tollfree. It literally says so right there. And you know that you can always hit me up as well as follow me on social media at DTollfree. Everything: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Clubhouse, everything you can think of, including Venmo as well as Cash App. Of course, Cash App has the money sign instead of the at sign. But if you need to test some things out, figure out how to send some money to somebody, test it out with me. You can send that $5,000 to me. I normally say 1,000, but you know we're in a new season, so maybe I'll raise it up a little bit and tell y'all what I could use. I could use the 5,000 if you want to send it to me. It's all good. Listen, we've got an incredible show lined up for you, but you've got to do me a favor before we do anything. You know what you got to do? You got to get on the phone, call, text, tweet, Facebook, MySpace. Yes, MySpace, Instagram, Social Cam, Periscope, Marco Polo. But tell your mama them, Ray, Shay, Day, Delicious them, Nut, them, Pojo them. Let them all know that, by God, that we are streaming live on our Freedom Radio family of networks. That's right. We are streaming live right now on Facebook. We're streaming live on YouTube as well. I want to welcome our friends who might be watching us, who actually are watching us on LinkedIn, or whether you're listening to us live on freedomradio.com or in the Freedom Radio app, whomsoever you might be. I am glad to have you hanging out with us. So glad that I want to give a couple of quick shout outs before we get to going. Shout out to Cheryl Galloway, who is hanging out with us out in the ATL. Also have Lucinda Taylor here in Northern California hanging out with us as well. Shout out to the homie Sybil Sadler. Haven't seen Sybil in a little while, but glad to have her hanging out. As well as my homie out in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Haven't seen this name in quite a while, but Lisa Kennedy is hanging out with us. What is going on? As well as down in Frizz, yes? I say Frisno, but Ashley now calls it Frizz, yes. And she'll tell us even more so why it's a Frizz, yes, because she's coming right back. Well, we'll let her talk about that. But Leah Marie is in the virtual building. It's going down. We've got Dee Dee Felder also hanging out with us. You know, she's from Richmond, so they just say, sup. Okay. It's all good. We've got so many people hanging out with us. Don't forget, y'all, to share tonight's stream so your friends, your family, your constituents can see what it is that you're watching, and they might want to chime in and see what we're talking about tonight. Speaking of talking, let's get ready to bring up our first co-host. I know she moved recently. I think she's still in the great city of El Sobrante of California. Nope, she says no. She'll tell us where she is now. Let's bring her up, my homie, without further ado, fresh off a Marcus McCauley session, photo shoot. Didn't even call my name. Didn't tell me to bring my camera, nothing. But I ain't no hater. Let's bring her up, my homie and yours, the incredibly talented Ashlyn Tara Cole. Ashlyn.
Hey! What's going on, everybody? Yeah, Marcus McCauley Sessions was yesterday. I was really trying to play off this thing right here, but I can't. Okay, I really can't. I was really trying to play it off, but I sound like I just got porcelain veneers, but I didn't. I am on week 2, Dito, of the Smile Direct Club. Smile Direct Club. It's kind of like Invisalign.
I have them. I have them too. I should have them right now, but I don't because I think they're in the car. But yeah, I'm familiar. I have them. I'm trying to close my gap on my bottom rack. Yeah.
Come on. Okay, so I'm just starting. Like today is the start of week 2. So that's why I sound like I got on a good pair of like a not so good pair of dentures. But you can't really tell if I just go, hi. You can't really tell. But it feels funny because it's a new set, right? And so there's these little things that you just kind of put in there. So far, so good. I thought I was gonna have headaches. You start moving teeth and all that stuff. When I had braces, I used to get headaches, but so far so good. I really enjoy it. I'm really enjoying it. Shout out to all the iPhone users out there. Love you, mean it. It makes such a difference in what's going on, Lisa Kennedy. It makes such a difference, when you're trying to build something with somebody when they have an iPhone. It's just so wonderful.
Mm. So wait. So build something with some. I heard you. I heard the undertone in that statement. But you know what? Now you're making me feel bad because I should have mine. Mine aren't necessarily called Invisalign. It's a secondary company that I use, and I can't think of it right now because mine.
It's not the Smile Direct Club.
No, it's a different one. But there's always competition, and I know what you're feeling. The first couple of weeks, I felt like I had a slur in my voice and all kind of stuff. I know the feeling. My teeth have already started shifting, and I'm past the headache stage. That was only there for one day, but it does sometimes hurt trying to take them out, putting them in. Let me ask this: how often do you have to change yours?
So I change them every week, but they want me to keep them in for 22 hours per day.
Okay, yeah, I know.
So that's like 2 hours to what? To brush your teeth, to eat. That's it. Other than that, you better keep them in your mouth.
Yeah,
Because what I found is today, right? I didn't have my first weeks in for a few, like most of the day today, and I was like, "Oh, it's Wednesday. It's time for week 2." Ta-da! I tried to put them in. Them jokers was like,
I feel you. And the funny thing is,
"Oh my God!"
Don't tell nobody. And I know I can depend on y'all to keep this between me and y'all. But I haven't had mine in today, so I know when I get ready to put them in a few minutes, it's going to be like, ooh, it's going to whoop, whoop in my mouth. But it's all good. I'm supposed to do mine every 2 weeks initially. For the first 8 weeks, I did them every 2 weeks. But now they have me on a fast track like you. I'm supposed to change them every week. But yeah, some of the every week, I just feel like I'm going to be doing it till I'm 55 because I can't do it every week. I can't do 20 hours. I'm supposed to do 20 hours a day. I can't do 20 hours a day. I'm supposed to do for a year.
Because you talk for a living. Is that why?
Well, I mean, I could talk with it. I've even sang with them. Thanks, Cheryl. She said she's going to be telling. Anyway, my whole thing is they can sometimes hurt. And again, when I have to take them out, I can't eat or drink anything but water with them in. And so, you see, I'm chunky. I got to eat something all the time.
I'm looking at this as a blessing because I'm like, no, that's all I can drink. And as a matter of fact, I'm drinking my water in a wine glass. Yep, I'm waiting for Jesus to bless it. I'm super bougie, right? But I'm drinking my water in a wine glass. Cheers.
Okay. Well, here's what I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss that the mere fact that you mentioned, it's great trying to establish things when you have an iPhone. I heard you say that. So what, pray tell, are you establishing right now?
Oh, that I want the world to be Team iPhone. That's what I want.
That's a good comeback. I tell you what, I do too. I've been trying to get my boy My-Son Turner. I'm sure I don't know if he's watching or not, but I've been trying to get him and a few other people to become apostolic. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be Baptist. You can't just be Church of God in Christ. You can't just be Pentecostal, but you've got to be apostolic. If you're going to make it in communication in this day, come on, y'all. You've got to have an Apple device in your house. I know that you don't mind texting the way that other people like to text, but there's something about when I get that message and it's blue. I think about the blue seas that God can take me over. I think about the blue water that Peter walked on by. God. And you can't do that when your message is green.
No.
I can't respond right away. I don't know if it's spam or not when the message is green, but I know that when that message is blue, it's somebody that has a kindred spirit. It's somebody that has a like mind. Let me. Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
All right.
Green should be grass in the front of your house. Your grass should be green, and the money in your pocket should be green.
Listen.
Anything else besides that, I don't know. It's few and far between, but it sure enough shouldn't be no text messages. You hear me?
And shout out to Pastor Gerald Harris, who was one of my mentors through my preaching. And the mere fact that he's telling me to preach when I'm talking about nothing but an iPhone.
Yeah.
Listen, that means I was taught well. I don't want to get into the exegesis of it and all the different things about the iPhone, but I can tell you that it is great for communication. Even if your phone is off, you can still iMessage as long as you got Wi-Fi. I'm gonna just leave that thing alone. Listen, I'm gonna leave it right there because I feel eco. I feel something bubbling up in my shondo, but I'm gonna leave it right there. All right, y'all. We've got more people starting to chime in. I've got another great co-host that just popped in.
Can I shout out to Leah Marie real quick?
Yes.
Because for those, we've been talking about Fresno. And speaking of Fresno, yes, I call it now. We're doing a special encore presentation of Love and Deception with myself, Leah Marie, Christian David, a bunch of other amazing actors. And we would love to see you down there. I think there's very limited tickets, but you can definitely come down and check it out. All of the Fresno people.
Awesome.
All
Good stuff.
All the what do you call them? Fresnites?
Fresnoans.
Fresnoans.
There you go. There
Fresnoans.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that's this Friday or is that this Saturday?
That is actually Friday. It will not be streamed. It will not be streamed. This is a special encore. Yes, Leah Marie, come on. A special encore because we're actually filming it.
Okay.
And your boy is the musical director. Jason Archie.
Oh, Jason Archie, my guy. Yeah, that is my guy. That's
is the musical director.
We go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. That's all to the good. Well, that's good. We'll make sure that we put that word out. Matter of fact, if you send us the flyer, we'll put it on all of our Fresno, Lord have mercy, all of our Freedom pages. And one of these days, I'm going to sit down with Christian David and talk to him to figure out why his new show that he has is not on Freedom Radio. But that's a conversation for another day. Oh. Anyway, let me just give another big shout out to my pastor, my friend, my superintendent, my first administrative assistant, Gerald Harris. He also chimed in about our iPhone conversation. And this is how you know you're really saved. This is how you know you're really apostolic. He said, if God didn't have angels, he said that he would use an iPhone. Listen, that alone will preach by itself. Communication is needed. And when you don't have an angel, well, pick up that iPhone and iMessage your friend and let them know how things are going.
Yes, the Blue Angels. The Blue Angels. Come on.
You know what? Come on here. Listen, let's get ready to bring up our next co-host, church folks, out in the city of Charlotte, of North Carolina, my homegirl of yours. Needs no real introduction. I'll tell you anyway. She's a graphic designer extraordinaire, as well as incredible singer, travels the world as a Lemonhead, part of Kevin Lemon's and Higher Calling. But she's our friend, and she's, to make her mad, she's our sis. Let's bring her up, Yolanda. Wow, praise, Moran. Yolanda, what's going on, child?
Hey, it's been a long day. I just completed. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great day. And I just completed a 12-page obituary. It probably had well over 200 photos.
200 photos. Whoa.
Wow. 12.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a page for, I don't know if people want to see that. They were very nice. Let me say this because I don't want to. They were very nice people. It was a pastor in Arizona. His wife lost her mother. And very nice people, though. I will say that, sometimes kingdom people aren't as pleasant. But they were very nice.
Awesome.
But it was a large family. The mother had 9 children. And so, the last, 48 hours or so.
Wow. That's
So,
been interesting to say.
Yeah. I'm tired, but I'm good.
Look,
y'all
you
doing?
pulled yourself together. Come on, looking good, sounding good. It's good to have you.
Thank you. I'm
Absolutely.
trying to get myself together. So what we talking about? We talking about the culture tour. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the Grammys.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about. As a matter of fact, as you were talking, I was pulling up all of my notes of the things that I've been trying to write down in preparation for tonight's show. First of all, we are glad to have you hanging out with us, and tonight, as usual, will be another great show. We're expecting Demetrius in a few moments. He just sent me a message and let us know that he'll be late because he's partaking of some crab, and so we will be waiting on his. We'll be anticipating his arrival in the very near future. Listen, speaking of arrival, sometimes arrival is based on how you look and how you present yourself. And thanks to Yolanda, I met a great young man that is all about helping the big guy present himself well. And,
Oh
I
yeah.
met a young man this week. First of all, shout out to the family, the friends, and talking about the whole legacy of the Bay Area's Oregon GOATs. Tim Poston, who closed his eyes. We were at his services on Monday night and Tuesday. And while I was there Monday night, Yolanda texted me and she said, "Are you there?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm there." She said, "Well, I need you to meet this guy." And she said, "He's a great guy. He does fashion for big guys." And I said, "Well, listen, I need somebody to help me because I'm swollen in my mid region. I'm rotund. There's too much of me to go around." And she said, "Well, you need to meet this young man." And I reached out and found him at the end of the service and said, "Hey, are you such and such?" He's like, "Yeah, Yolanda told me to make sure I met up with you." So we did meet up. I didn't get a chance to exchange phone numbers, but the mere fact that I met him, that means that Yolanda, you can now make that formal introduction. I'm sure he has an iPhone and we can make that formal introduction. Watch this via iMessage. Well, listen here.
Let's
And,
make it happen.
things happen. And you know what? I got a chance to hear him sing. He sang at the funeral. Did a wonderful job. Has an incredible baritone voice, and he did His Eyes on the Sparrow. Did a great job, and I can't wait to have further conversation with him.
He was very nervous, so I'm glad to hear.
He was nervous.
Oh yeah, he told me.
Oh no, he did great. He did great. He did great. So I'm glad you joined us. And before we get ready to jump into the next subject, we do have our next co-host who has just chimed in, done from partaking of the goodness and mercy of crabs from down under. And he is now ready to join us. He is the Hallelujah Evening Man. I've changed his title. He is now the Hallelujah Evening Man, is my guy. Demetrius Hunter looked like he's partaking of the goodness of water, which is all good. But Demetrius Hunter, what is going on? And welcome to tonight's show.
Good evening and hallelujah evening, everybody out there in Freedom Radio Land. I got stuff caught up in my beard. I haven't quite ate yet. I was just finishing up this delicious crab. Well, I saw a bag of crab back up in that freezer. Hallelujah.
Thank you.
And something came over me as I was getting off of work. I took it out on my lunch break, and yes, I'm grateful to God because I'm going to partake as soon as we're done here. Hey,
It is all
yes.
good.
That is so funny. When he said a crab boil, I didn't think that you meant like in your house, like you were doing it. Like to me, a crab boil is like at the church with like 30 tables laid out with the plastic help me out. What are they called? Tablecloths.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Everybody put the bibs on, and everybody got and you come around and you get your one serving of crab, where they put a big bowl in the middle. That's a crab to me. That's a crab. I guess that's a crab feed. That's
a crab feed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a crab boil that you make in your house. So you put your crab. I got my crab and my little small red potatoes in there, and my corn and my shrimp. I don't eat any beef or pork anymore. Glory to God. And the body feels much better and things are moving much smoother. Okay. So clearly, I thank God for the diet change. Hallelujah.
That's good. I'm gonna have to look into that because I recently purchased the HexClad cookware. If y'all have heard of HexClad, it's the one that Gordon Ramsay uses.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you this set has everything I need, it's like it's the whole Gordon Ramsay setup. But it has a big old giant pot. It has a big old giant pot. And I said, what am I going to use this pot for? a crab boil. Me and you gonna
Crab
talk
boil.
about.
Cook you. Cook.
Yes, come
I'll
on,
buy you
honey.
some crab legs and cook you some crab. Make your little. Get you some minced garlic and I buy the little the butter, the low sodium butter and stuff. The what is
Yes,
it
come
called?
on.
What is that one called? I buy that and make my own little garlic butter sauce.
Come
Put my
on.
little crab boil oil in that butter and that. Oh,
Mm,
my
I'm gonna look
God.
into that.
That's
Woo, a
good stuff.
time is going to be had by all tonight in the city of
I,
Brookhaven.
s-
Okay.
I see that in my future. That is in my future, among other things.
Yes.
But that is in my future.
What's the
Yes.
other thing?
Yes.
What's the other thing, Ashton, that you're trying to avoid? Anything we need to know? Inquiring minds want to know.
I moved into a new place, and so I look forward to like the house being in order. It's not in order yet,
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay.
I look forward to being in order soon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
So
congrats.
she's avoiding the conversation. It's all good. Listen, let's
Mm.
get ready to jump into tonight's show. I wanted to do something a little bit different, something that DeVaris from Greensboro, North Carolina, would normally do.
Woo.
Greensboro, where everything is green. Speaking of,
Yes.
Demetrius, how did things go for you in North
I
Carolina?
was just going to say, I have to get, first of all, if y'all go to Greensboro, North Carolina, or Charlotte, she'll even come to Charlotte. Let me tell you, Tavares is an exceptional host. And I did not expect, she came, she took me out to lunch. Not only that, she introduced me to these new little dryer ball things that you put in your laundry, and it's like a softener sheet, but it's a ball, and it's reusable. You just put it in there with your laundry, and it takes away the static. It freshens your clothes, and you can pick out the scent that you want your ball to have there in the store. And I've been using those, and I love them so much. I haven't even ate my this is bundt cake yet, but it was fun. She took me out to a wonderful Mediterranean restaurant. That food was so good, and let me tell you, I didn't pay for anything.
What?
Mm.
Oh,
Like, she did not
Tavares.
let me pay for anything, not even the little softener ball thing. She's like, "No, I want to gift you these. I want to gift these to you." And I was like, "Wow!"
Oh,
Like I like she was just such an exceptional host and just made sure my Saturday was really good. I just had fun at Greensboro. I really, really did. I had a
I
time.
love that.
Well, that's good stuff. That's good to know. And she is a great person. I've even when she came here to California to visit with us, she
Yeah,
was still in a hosting type manner, and
that's
she was just
right.
an absolutely amazing person. Speaking
Yeah.
of DeVaris, speaking of Greensboro, when DeVaris was on the show, she would sometimes do. She would let us know what day it was nationally. I want
Mhm.
to bring that back today and let us know because I saw a couple of things that really got my attention, and they're almost like an oxymoron. They just don't make sense. They don't go together. But let me tell you what today is. Today is National Walking Day.
Oh,
Yeah, National
praise God.
Yeah, so everybody who's trying to get their things going in terms of their health and everything, today
Yes,
is National Walking Day. So all of us
I
Wow.
did.
or
I got my walk in this morning, as a
I
matter
actually
of
just
fact.
went walking this evening when I got off work. I actually
well,
did
look at
my.
Okay.
you guys have the
Wow.
Eco No No Shea.
I didn't
So
know it was National Walking Day though.
it is. It is.
Neither
I
did I.
So, but then
Oh.
not only is it National Walking Day, but this is the funny part. It's also National Caramel Popcorn Day.
Oh, yeah. E-cop.
Oh, I should
Ah.
have got me a
Mm.
box of Crunchy
Hey,
Munch.
So
hey,
after you've gone for a
hey,
walk, you can mess it all up by eating your box
hey.
of caramel popcorn.
Wow. I might just have to run to the stove
The
Hey,
to
give
get me a little caramel corn.
Wow.
Yes.
stove.
Mm.
Yeah, I get it. I
Except you can't eat it with this, you have to deal
you
with
gotta
the
take them out.
whole.
You got to take them out. Mine is in my trunk in my bag.
You should go get them.
What kind of caramel popcorn do you have? The best caramel popcorn is the popcorn shop in Chicago. Oh my God, what is the name of it?
Oh, you talking about Garrett's?
Chicago? Yeah,
Garrett's. Oh,
it's the Lord's doing,
Yep.
and it's
Absolutely.
and if you go to the one downtown Chicago where it's like hot, you can get it like fresh and
Right.
oh
Yeah, at the airport, it's not super fresh, but you can get it if
No.
you're just in a bind. At the airport, they have them at the airport, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
still
here
good,
it's.
but you got to
Mhm.
really go outside to the downtown location. I think it's off of Michigan Street or something. It
Come on.
That's when I fell in love with popcorn. I didn't hate popcorn. Hear me now. I never hated popcorn, but when they took me there, something in my spirit raised up that had never rose up before.
Lord have mercy.
Mm.
Church folk, boy, we'll turn anything to a sermon. We'll turn anything
Absolutely. Come on.
turn anything to church. Y'all
But
are,
now, do y'all
Yes,
say
sanctified.
caramel popcorn or do you say caramel corn?
I normally say caramel corn. I don't normally say the whole
Yeah,
caramel
caramel
popcorn.
corn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Well,
that's me. That's just kind of
That's
like
I would only hear the thing about it is only hear Southern people say caramel corn. Like I would expect Yolanda to say caramel corn because she's in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? And she's a Southern girl. At the end of the day, she's somewhat Southern. So I would expect her. But y'all saying caramel corn, I'm like, huh? What y'all know
Yeah,
about caramel
caramel
corn?
corn.
yeah.
That's
Because
how
they
I've
say that
always
heavy
said it.
down here. They do not. You say caramel popcorn, they'd be like, where are you from? I'll be like,
Right.
California. They're like, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You can't say caramel. Yep. So those are what today is. This particular day, April the 6th. Those of you who are watching this live, and I keep making reference to that because a lot of people go back and rewatch our show, which I think is absolutely amazing. So shout out to those who rewatch us, whether it's on Shop Talk page, whether it's on the Freedom Radio family of pages. We appreciate all of your love and support. And so that means we all got to get out and walk. I'm going to walk to the car on my way to get something to eat in just a few moments, and I'm going to have a great time doing it. And I can't wait to see what I partake of tonight. And then I'm going to see if I can find some caramel corn
You
before
said I'm
tonight
gonna walk to the car.
to let y'all. Yeah, I
Wow.
got to get there. But listen, I want to ask you got a couple things, and I have a couple of great stories that I need to share that's going to need your help. But let me give you a detail random of the night. Detail random of the night. Now, I know we was talking a little bit earlier about iPhones, and let me just say, nothing is perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. Android, their system is not perfect. Apple, their ecosystem is not perfect. There is no such thing as a perfect phone. You have to get what works best for you. And for me and Ashlyn and Demetrius and Yolanda and pretty much everyone who's watching and listening, except for Andrea Scruggs, my homegirl who mentioned a little earlier, not. But most of us, iPhone is our device of preference, and it's all to the good. You guys keep me with a job. I'll be there tomorrow at 5 a.m. Trying to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But
Woo.
only me that when I'm in messages, when I'm typing a message, am I the only one that when I type the word in, that it auto-corrects the I'm?
Yes, I just noticed that recently. Yes.
Yes.
Every time I'm typing a sentence and I type in the word in, I-N,
Yes.
keep going, I go back, it then changed the I'm, I''M. I'm like, wait a minute.
It just started doing that on mine too. I just noticed it. Every time I got to go back and I'm like, well, something is wrong. One don't go with the other. I'm like, if something ain't right with this sentence right here, I'm
What is
the midst of it all. I'm the midst of it. No, in the midst. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, it's been happening. I don't know if it's a glitch. Obviously, there's a way for us to fix it doing autocorrect. Shout out to Elizabeth Ann Jefferson, bless your heart, who says that she has a Samsung FE20. I don't even know what that is.
I don't either.
Says
That's
that
what I
she's
was just
on
looking like.
Android.
What is that?
Oh, my.
And you know what? Just like we're getting ready to go into Easter season, and in just a few days, everybody will be talking about Jesus dying and all these type of things out on Golgotha and all these great things. All these great preachers will have all these great things to say about Jesus and this whole
Hallelujah.
fiction season. And they'll always tell us at the end that there is room at the cross
For you.
And I just want to give this word to you, Sister Elizabeth, parenthetically, if you will, and that is there's still room at the Apple store just for you. You're still able to become apostolic. There's still time for you to switch over and to get your salvation going in the right direction.
Yes,
It's
Lord.
all good. Now, you know what? I'm getting ready to bring up my next co-host, but you know what, Ashlyn? I'm in a giving mood.
Oh,
I know, right? I'm in a
this
giving.
doesn't happen. Y'all better hush. You better stop what you're doing.
I tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what I want to give away. I want to give out something that'll help some of our apostolic people. But let's get ready to bring up our next co-host. This time, it doesn't look like he's in a car. This is the Lord's doing. Let's find out where he is today. I don't know if he's out of town or if he's still in town. I've seen him put a post. But let's find out. Let's bring up my guy, Ja'Cory Prothro. Ja'Cory, man, what is going on? First, you're muted. Unmute yourself. What's going on?
Go this way, right? What up? Hey, family.
Oh, hey.
I need to see you.
Ooh.
Then see
There
us.
we go.
You.
Oh, Emetrius.
Yeah, I need to see you.
Aren't you in
Oh,
that?
I hear you can't see me.
No.
No, I'm in your hood.
Right, he's in Atlanta.
Oh, you're in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'll be here. I don't like to put my business out, but yes.
I didn't know you. Okay.
I wanted to try to tell JoJo to come in. I wanted to get somebody to come say hello really quickly because, I'm with some of my uppity friends.
Not uppity friends.
You're uppity.
Everybody, though.
We're all good, man. We glad to have you. Shout out to Denisha Sexton Dew hanging out with us out here in the Bay Area. Who do you? Rosalind.
Rosalind!
Can she hear us?
Yeah.
Hey, Roz. Hey, my sister. Listen, my thoughts and prayers are with you
Yes.
and your family in the loss of your mother. Listen, your Freedom Radio, your Bay Area family, all your homies, man. We're praying for you and your sister and your family that God will
Yes.
give you guys strength during this time. Even though I'm in California, if there's anything that you need, because you're the homie like that, feel free to reach out to us.
Thank you. Love y'all.
Absolutely.
Love you.
We love you, Roz.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
over here with greatness. I was trying to get one more person, but one more person, because this is real big.
All right, let's do it.
But I need to see
Yeah, Emetrius. Yeah, y'all got to definitely get together and hook up.
the singingest people in the world. This is Freedom Radio.
Hey,
Yeah.
D-Tone.
What up, bro?
What's going
Oh,
on?
man, how y'all doing?
Man, we all good.
Yeah.
We're live right now doing our show, man. And the mere fact that I see you, a walking, living miracle,
Yes,
that lets
miracle.
me know and reminds me, man, that God is still good, man. In my opinion, an unsung hero in terms of a songwriter. This guy right here, Josiah Martin. Of course, you see your friend
Yes.
Yolanda Morant up there as well. Yolanda hanging out with us. Josiah Martin, one of the greatest songwriters, comes from an incredible family. Good
Yes,
to see
sir.
you, man.
Oh, man, it's good to see y'all, man. I look forward to sitting and talking with y'all about my record soon.
Let's do that.
Come on.
Let's do that.
That would be really great, man.
Absolutely. Let's plan to do that. Let's make that happen. My radio station is your radio station. So whenever you're ready, you got my phone number. Just send me a text. We'll make it happen, man.
For sure. I love y'all, and I appreciate it. D-Tone, I didn't get to talk to you at Jeffrey's thing.
I know, man. But we'll get together soon.
Yeah, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely, man. We'll talk
Good to
real soon.
see
We'll make it happen.
Mm.
Too.
Yeah.
I'm just here, I'm here with the greats. I just thought I'd jump on and say, how you doing?
Yeah, it's all good.
She was all excited.
Yes.
That's good stuff, man. Well, I'm glad you're out there lifting up our friends, man, and making things happen for their family, man. For those of you who don't know, Rosalind, our sister, her mother passed, I believe, yesterday or the day before. And all of our thoughts and prayers are with them and that incredible family.
Yeah,
Many of them came through Richmond, through the St. John Missionary Baptist Church.
that's
And
right.
just wanted to call her name out and her family and let them know that we are definitely praying for her in this loss.
Thank you.
All right, man. Are you hanging out or you gone?
I'm in the garage. What's up? I ain't driving today.
Okay, well, that is something new. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, we were just getting ready to chime in and talk about some stuff. And shout out to Stacey Williams hanging out with us. Tracy J. Wilson, who just chimed in about her condolences for Roz's family. I think I posted Lucinda as well. And then we've got our Android user, our resident Android user of the night, Elizabeth Ann Jefferson, who also says that she is praying for that family for Rosin as well. Listen, let's jump into conversation. We were just talking a moment ago. We were talking about how our iPhones are auto-correcting the word in and making it be I'm. As if I am. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's making it happen. I don't know if it's a software glitch, but nothing is perfect. Nothing happens for life, but we're making things happen. Now, let me ask you this, Mr. I'm in Atlanta, need to hook up with Demetrius because I'm back in the city where I recorded my video. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, I know all. I don't forget nothing. Aside from lifting up that family in prayer and just being, you know, the spirit of presence, what else is going on for you while you're out in the ATL?
You know, the sky is the limit for me because I will get on my Instagram, my computer, and make some things happen. But I'll be here for a minute, so you never know.
Okay. What do you call a minute?
Quicker than this.
I wasn't expecting that. All right, y'all. Well, I tell you what, I'm glad you're joining us. Listen, let's get ready to talk about a potential giveaway. We've been talking about iPhones, so
Come
since
on.
we're in that vein, I want to give away a iPhone case. I know, you know, people like me. I
Come on.
got so many cases that I got. You know, I got cases upon cases.
Wow.
Upon,
Wow.
Oh,
really? Ashley?
Wow.
Okay, never mind. I got brand new unopened cases and okay, don't worry about it.
Wow.
Just roll with me. Anyway, I want to be able to. Dang, here's another case right here that was just.
Wow.
Okay, and another wow. Anyway, I want to be able to give out a case. I want to give out of course, a Freedom Radio iPhone case. We have these available.
Yes.
I want to give away a Freedom Radio iPhone case. It is a great thing to have on your phone, no matter what which iPhone you have. We have this case for every iPhone that is available, and I want to be able to give one away. So, Ashton, this is where you normally come in because you come up with great things. You come up with great ideas. And yes, I see you, Dee Dee Felder. She says that she has one. Great. That means that you're not getting another one. I see you share out there. And Leah Marie, I see you. She said, okay, that's dope. Thank you. So that means you can still be in the running. Ashlyn, this is your forte. You got 5 hosts on here tonight.
Wow.
How can we be able to? Here's Lisa Kennedy. She says, I need a welcome back present. That's pretty
Ooh.
that was pretty good. Shout out to my homie who is always looking out for me, Ty McClain. What is going on, Ty? Glad to have you hanging out with us. Ashlyn, we're giving
Wow.
a Freedom Radio case.
You are literally putting me on the spot.
Fine. What else is new?
I would say give me a second. Give me 10 seconds.
Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. All right, there's your She says, I'm still thinking. Okay. You still need more time?
Right?
I didn't know we were live on the Freedom Radio app. I was going to come up with something off the Freedom Radio app. I didn't realize we were live on the Freedom Radio
We're
app.
live everywhere. We're making things happen.
Yeah, we're live.
Wow. Okay, I'm drawing a blank. I was gonna say because I know Dee Dee's gonna win, right? So I'm trying to come up with something to come up with that Dee Dee can't, because she wins them all. She always wins. So
Lisa Kennedy out in Philadelphia says, Ashlyn, I was just talking about you last night to my dad. She says, does that count?
All right, if we're talking about me, I'm gonna say the first person that could put my middle name in the chat. Wins. First person that can put my middle name.
Hold on, let me get my nephew's phone.
Okay, first person
that can put my middle name. Come on.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking at the chat. We're going to see who is the first person that knows Ashlyn's middle name. I mention it every week, so you guys should know what her middle name is. Let's see who puts it in the chat. Let's see who wins. Oh my God!
It's not Keisha.
Lauren.
Then she comes up with Marie because Lucinda Marie, and then Lisa puts Marie as well, and then Denisha Sexton do chimes in, and she says Tara. We still got people more coming in. Sybil comes in with Marie. Wow, Ashlyn Marie.
Where did they get Marie from?
I don't know.
Keisha wore me out from.
I got to know
in the world.
The winning person on the screen in the chat is Denisha Sexton Do. Denisha, you have won an iPhone case courtesy of Freedom Radio. You should have my message, my number for iMessage purposes. shoot me a text message and let me know which iPhone you have. I think I have your address, but when you text me, send me what iPhone you have and your address. I will get that ordered and sent out to you right away. And Lakeisha, this is her middle name.
No,
Lakeisha.
it's not. It's not Lakeisha. No, it's not. And I don't know where they came up with Ashlyn Marie.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
new.
that kind of you look like a Marie. I
Really?
get that. Yeah, you look like a Marie. You
Matilda.
know.
Here's a different one, Matilda.
Now Dee was trying it with the Matilda. Now she definitely.
Tracy J. Wilson gives us the congratulations. Okay, so you know what? 2 more things. I'm still in the giving mood now.
Oh wait, can we just say congratulations to Denisha? Congratulations.
Congratulations to Denisha. All right, now we're going to give something else away. Yolanda Wild Praise Morant. This is going to fall on you. I'm purposely not making Demetrius pick something because I have something. He has something he's going to be talking about in just a moment. We're going to now get ready to give away. Not only do we have iPhone cases, we also have AirPod cases. I think I've given this away before, but I want to do it again. Why am I doing this? Because those of you who keep up with me, if you saw my post about a week or so ago, and obviously hundreds of you did because I got almost 500 likes on the post. Freedom Radio turned 11 years old last week on April the 1st. We turned 11. And so I am in a giving mood because this is something of our anniversary season. Usually we have an event in the month of June. I don't know what June will hold for us this year. We will see what happens. But I want to give away one more item. And that is I want to give away an AirPods case, whether it's the traditional AirPods first or second generation, or if you have the AirPods Pro, we have a Freedom Radio case.
Kind of like these right here. Kind of like these right here.
Wait, which ones are you using today? Oh, the AirPods Pro.
Come on.
Oh, those are pro nice.
I see you.
They pro nice. They pro
Those
nice.
are real pro nice. I like those.
Very, very nice. And so I while we're in this mode now, knowing me, I know I'm kind of I do things a little bit different because normally I would have just said, "Hey, I'll give away this AirPod case, my favorite AirPods."
You know what? Come on and bring them all out, Dito. Bring them all out. Let's see them all.
Favorite, but I use my AirPods Pro a little more often, and you know how I do. I've got to be able to have these for my AirPods Pro. So this is my AirPods Pro case.
Open it up, Dito, so they can see how it works. Open it up.
My AirPods aren't in there. My AirPods are in the car. They're in a different case. They're in a Louis Vuitton case. I had that for Demetrius. And then when I'm feeling Dito-ish, everybody knows my favorite color is red. So when I'm feeling red, I use this AirPods Pro case. But none of these are what we are giving away. We are giving away a Freedom Radio AirPods case, whether you have the regular AirPods, first or second generation, or if you have the AirPods Pro. Either way, we can give away a set or a particular giveaway based on that. And I see everyone chiming in, and thank you so much for the anniversary, happy anniversary salutations. Thank you so very much. I see you, Cher. I see you, Dee Dee. I see you, Tom McClain. I see you, Stacy. Yeah, we're doing AirPods too. So I see so many people hitting me up. Stacy, I see she's talking about she needs them for her AirPods Pro. First of all, Stacy, have you opened up your AirPods Pro? I know you have them, but have you opened them up? You've had them for quite a while. Anyway, shout out to Valisa. What's going on, Sister Valisa Pierce, one of my choir members from my church. And yeah, it is all good. And yes, sure, I do try to be fancy from time to time. And so Yolanda Wild Praise Morant, this giveaway, my sister, I didn't say sis, but this time my sister, the giveaway or the trivia way for us to give it out falls on you. So what, pray tell, could be our way to make this happen?
Does it have to be Freedom Radio related?
It does not.
Okay, so based on the experience I just had, let's see. What is the name of Jodeci's second album?
Ooh, you're going real secular. Ooh,
let's go. Come on.
What is the name of Jodeci's second album? You know what? I like the way you're thinking so much so that I'm going to create a banner for that. What is the name of
And
Jodeci's?
while you're doing that, Dito, let me just mention to our listeners that you can actually go to the Freedom Radio app and you can actually purchase all these items that we're talking about directly through the app. You don't have to search for it. You don't have to Google it. You can go right to the app. You click on Freedom or FDR Gear. And I'm actually going to order one of these cases because
Awesome.
I haven't gotten one myself. I thought it was part of the perk of being a host on Freedom Radio.
No.
But I think because I moved, maybe you don't have my new address. And so
Didn't you get a perk? Didn't you? I thought you got a mug.
I did get a mug. I did get a mug.
Okay.
I did get a mug.
You know, all this stuff I have to pay for it out of my pocket, so it's not.
I know.
Like,
So I'm going to pay for it out of my pocket. It's okay. I have a pocket
This is
too.
a very,
all the
you know,
money that you
very
make, touring
well
the
to
world,
God.
and I figured, it's all to the good. Okay, so what is the name of Jodeci's second album? And people are starting to come in with answers. Is this right? So only you know the answer, Yolanda, because I'm
Oh
not.
yeah, that's right. Darren from Mad Band. That's correct.
Is that it? Okay. All right. So Leah Marie has chimed in, and it's all to the good. Stacy tries to come back. She wants to clap back and tell me that it doesn't matter. She just needs an FDR case for them. It's all good. So then why don't you scurry over to either freedomradio.com/shop or just open up the Freedom Radio app and click on the FDR Gear icon. There you'll see all. Matter of fact, I don't even have this AirPods case yet. I'm going to order a case for myself as well. So Leah Marie has one, so I'll be getting her a case. Leah Marie, you can hit me up on. Obviously, you have my number, so you can text me your address. I'll get it out, as well as what kind of AirPods you have. Do you have first or second generation, or do you have AirPods Pro? Now, there is a third generation of AirPods for my Apple heads, but we don't make a case for them just yet. But we will sooner than later. And she says, I'm saved, but still, being worked on. Love me some R&B and hip hop. I'm not mad at you, my sister. It is all to the good. Now, we're making things happen. So I tell you what, we're not going to talk about a whole lot of things, but I do have another question. Now, we just was talking about headphones. Obviously, many of us listen to music while we're walking, while we're on the go, while we're doing the different things that we do in life. What kind of headphones do you have, Yolanda? I know that you asked that you have AirPods. What kind of headphones do you have, Yolanda?
First of all, you know that I have tried the iPod Ministry and no. So
you don't like AirPods?
It's not that I'm afraid to lose them.
I hear a lot of people say that. I hear a lot of people say that.
I work real hard for my graphic money.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm so embarrassed. Please not call me on this national syndication. Okay, WXY. I got these from Amazon. They were $25. You don't have to see them.
I need to see. I'm trying to see what you have.
Oh, okay. I got these from Amazon though, but they work great. They're called WXY. I got them from Amazon. They were $25. This is the honest. They work great. For me, I just wanted the big things because you're on a plane and sometimes I need to drown out. So these work great.
Okay, I got you. I'm not mad. So let me ask you this: other than AirPods, do you have any other headphones that you use?
I have a pair of Sony headphones that are over the head, studio quality headphones that I do use when I'm recording. That I actually like to bring with me when I go in the studio because they're just comfortable and I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. And so when you go in the studio and you get those headphones that have been like, they got the funk of 40,000 years on them. Yeah. And it's like, it's a lot of, we from California, so they got hella people's ears stuff on there. No. In Jesus,
so
no.
I swear.
It is so Bay Area. So yeah, I use those. But I really do like these. I'll tell you what though, Yolanda, you are telling the truth. I am constantly checking them. I would never take these to the gym.
Really?
You know what I mean? Because they don't stay. They don't create a seal. What I want is for them to create a seal. But
maybe you need to change the actual tip on them because they do.
Maybe
they do create a seal.
They do. Okay, but now when I travel, I love to have these in, even if I'm not listening to music, because they have noise cancellation on them.
Absolutely.
And so they're super little. You ain't got to worry about messing up your hair, and you could just have them in there. People don't even notice. And with the mask and everything, especially, you could just zone out. and people don't be bothered. You don't be bothered with nobody, and you can just have the noise cancellation and take you a good little nap on
Okay.
the plane.
Oh, listen,
I'm
so
not mad. So
it's funny. You gotta watch me, right? I'm going to the aisle, and it's like, oh my God, here come this this curvy, or they use other words in the head, girl. And so it's just I have to choose. I can't come through the aisle of it.
Mm.
I'm with you. I'm not mad. I get it, and I'm getting ready to lead up to a question. So, Demetrius, we're talking about headphones now. We just gave away an iPhone case, of course, and now we just gave away an AirPods case rather, and we're talking about headphones. All of us listen to music at some point. We're musicians, we're singers, we're music lovers, and we're talking about the type of headphones we use now. Ashton just mentioned that she has AirPods Pro, but she also have a secondary one that she uses as well. She has thank you so very much for showing us the AirPods Pro. Yolanda mentioned that she has some little cheap ones, but they sound great from Amazon that she uses. They're cheap. They're $25. They're cheap, but she said they sound great.
They do.
What kind of headphones do you use? And you're muted, just so you know.
I actually do have AirPods, and I also have the other AirPods, the Ray J ones. Those ones actually grip and stay in better. You can actually wear with
Oh,
them.
the
Like,
little what
they
are those
like
things called? Yeah.
they lock in my ear.
Yeah, I know
Like,
what you're
I
talking
can't
about.
hear nothing else.
Yeah, you're not
So
AirPods.
I don't really wear those a lot because I don't too much like not hearing nothing around me. But I'll wear them like if I go jogging because they don't fall out; they stay in very easily. AirPods, have a tendency to just kind of pop. I don't know why.
Okay.
Mm.
This is good. This is good stuff for me to hear. And so let me ask this question of you all, but I'm really trying to gain the interest of our people listening. So then we're talking about music. I mean, we're talking about headphones. All of us listen to music, whether we're at the gym, which I normally just drive by, whether we're on the plane, which I can sometimes frequent. But here's my question: what is the most that you'll spend on headphones? What is the most that you'll spend? Now, I heard again, I won't call them cheap, but the more inexpensive ones that Yolanda has are only $25. Ashlyn has AirPods Pro. I think those can range about $250 unless you catch a sale. Demetrius also mentioned that he has AirPods. Of course, I have them as well. But what is the most that you will spend on some headphones?
Well, the truth is, I have custom in-ears.
I do as well.
Which are headphones, but not casual headphones. Although you can use them casual. But I spent close to $1,200 on those.
Whoa. But these are for personal, just so everyone knows, these are personalized in-ears. Ashton does a lot of traveling and sings on a lot of stages. And nowadays,
and that was an endorsement price. That was an artist endorsement price, was $1,200. So the actual price is even more than that. But I got them custom. They have inlaid of like little rhinestones, and they're like, I believe there's 6 or 8 drivers. So they're not this. You get a different kind of sound. But as far as like regular everyday headphones, I would say $199, Alex.
$199. Okay.
Yes.
That's good to know. Now you mentioned the artist endorsement price. Who are you able to say the company that you're endorsed with for in-ears?
Maybe.
Okay, no worries. So Leah Marie also chimes in and she says that she has in-ears. I'm not even entertaining Ashton. So she says that her in-ears were $800. But I get it. And again, let me just explain why people are using in-ears. I have some headphones in, but these are not my custom mold in-ears. I do have them in my backpack. But when you now go to sing, like Ashton does, as Leah Marie do, people don't no longer give you personalized monitors. That is the days of yesteryear, where everybody would have their own personalized monitor. And they're telling the sound guy, "Give me more of this, give me more of that. No, take that away." All that kind of stuff. And it took a lot of time in sound check for everybody to get their monitors like they want. Well, now due to great technology, even at churches, even at my church, we no longer have on-stage monitors for us band members. We all have an in-ear monitoring system, and all of us have to have headphones. Whatever headphones you want to use,
good.
that's up to you. But I have my own personalized custom mold headphones, and my company is Me Audio. Ashton's familiar with them to a degree, but Me Audio is my company, and my I didn't have to pay what y'all great big time people had to pay. My in-ears were very very inexpensive. With my they did give me an artist package as well, and my artist package actually covered mine, so I didn't have to eat corner
All
shake.
right.
By God, mine didn't come out of pocket, so I'm grateful for that. But yeah, so and Leah Marie, if you're able to mention your company in the chat, that would be great if you can. But so you said Ashton, $199 is the most you would spend. I get it.
Yeah, I would pay. I mean, I think a lot of people are saying that $200 for for everyday headphones would be probably $200. Although I do believe I paid $249 for these ones. I believe I did. They might have been on sale, but I think it was $200. But the company that I have my in-ears with is JH Audio.
Okay, got you. I've heard of them, and anytime people go to NAMM, there's hundreds of people that do the same thing and do this, that do in-ears. It comes down to personal preference and who you can establish a relationship with. So now, when I was going back and forth to NAMM, I was able to meet the young man that was giving out the artist endorsements for Me Audio, and we actually became good friends. And he was able to work out a package that really, really worked for me. So I'm grateful for that. Demetrius, how much would you spend? What's the most you'll spend on some headphones?
Well, see, I would say 200, but I brought probably about 4 or 5 pair of Beats by Dre, the big ones, and those start at 3 and up to 5.
Yeah,
I've had probably each pair. So I mean, it depends for me on the headphone, and then just I don't know. It just depends on my mood.
Okay.
But at most maybe between 300 and 500 for some.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. I'm not mad at you. So Yolanda, man, I wasn't expecting that, Demetrius. Okay, big baller, big spender.
Shot caller, come on.
Yolanda Wild Praise Laurent, what is the Lord have mercy, you threw me off. What is the no spin on some headphones? But Yolanda,
because I don't believe in living with the Joneses. $25. Because I lose them. Let me tell you why. I lose them a lot. So I'm always I carry big bags. So for real, maybe $100.
Okay.
But now inner ears, I got an endorsement deal. If anybody's listening and wants to sponsor a Kirby Girl, please. I would make the investment for that though. But just everyday headphones, no. But inner ears, I feel like that's more of a more valuable investment, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good.
Cracking me up with the in ears, sweetie. But yeah,
wait, did you just sweetie me? Wait, first?
It was funny because you said I gave you the pass.
What is it? What is it?
I gave you the pass the first time you said. Oh wow! I said okay. Let me mention
no. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. We ain't gonna. Okay, which one is it? It's
in ears. In
ears.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or dash, whatever you want to call it. But that's good to know. So $100, you would be willing to spend up to $100, but is that only on if you're getting some in ears that you would spend that kind of money?
No. The inner ears, I believe the in ears, require. Don't do that. Don't get embarrassed here. The in ears, I believe require a bigger investment for if you want to hear and you want to sing on key and you want to I believe that, but just every day. No.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, I tell you what I will do. And I just looked up at the clock. We're almost out of time, but let me tell you this. Let me tell you what I now, of course, everyone knows I have AirPods. I have I have the second generation AirPods. I have the third generation AirPods. I have the AirPods Pro. I almost splurged and got the AirPods Max, but them joints is $549. I couldn't do it. Let me tell you what I have gotten that I really love, and they aren't as expensive as most people think. Demetrius mentioned Beats by Dre. I have these right here. These are the Beats Studio Buds. And these joints, they're actually in there. These joints are very inexpensive, but in terms of sound and hearing everything, these sound better than my AirPods. And
What?
yeah, and they're made by Apple. Apple bought, many of you know that Apple bought Beats by Dre a few years ago for $3 billion. And Dr. Dre left that deal with $1 billion in his pocket. Lord have mercy, Jesus. But
That's why
anyway,
he was able to put on that halftime show like he did. That's why, because he
yeah, I'm
he
not
had
mad
the
at
money to do
And-
it. Come on.
But these beats, these are the studio buds.
Wow.
You can get these from, in many cases, at Best Buy for like $99 sometimes. They're normally $150 is the most, but you can get them for a minimal amount. These sound better to me for music, just for music. I ain't talking about for phone calls, but for music, these
Wow.
sound better to me than any of my AirPods. My AirPods sound amazing, but
Wow.
these right
That's
here
good to
give me
know.
a better range of highs, mids, and lows
Okay.
compared to the AirPods Pro. So that's something you can have can mention or think about. Again, they're made by Apple. So if you buy them, you're still doing me a favor. So it's all good. I am looking up at the clock. It is time for us to get ready to go.
Wait, can I mention this real fast? What was that?
Absolutely, you can. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I will say this because he won't let me talk. I went to go see Jodeci and praise the Lord for their amazing talents, and I just want to say it was so freaking amazing. Okay, so Kevin Bond actually posted about some headphones. I'm gonna put it in this line. Okay, y'all gonna hear some talk.
Yes, ma'am.
But he
all
actually
good.
mentioned
I am looking up at
some buds a couple of months ago that were, he's like, everybody doesn't have to, if you don't want to pay this high price. This is coming from the Kevin Bond, Grammy Award winning, musician, producer, all that. And they was $50 on Amazon.
And
$50.
Yeah, he mentioned that he uses them himself. And he said that they were great, they were high quality, and if you didn't want to pay the big dollars, you could just these.
absolutely. Well, and the link. Thank you, Yolanda. She's put the link in the chat. I would put it on the screen. It was just a long link, but those.
And actually, Amazon is giving 10% off of these right now, so you can get them for $49.98.
What's the company name?
Company
Tozo.
name. Yeah.
Okay, I don't have any headphones. I have so many headphones, it makes no sense. Okay, well that's good to know. I'm going to actually look at it myself because I always love to have an extra spare headphones. Even for my in-ears, I have a backup pair in my backpack too in case mine go out or anything can happen. So I'll definitely take a look at these and see what they sound like, and I'll even let you know when I get them how they sound, and we can even go from there. So, well, thank you for that information, Yolanda. Of course, I'll let you talk. You the homie.
I'm gonna I'm gonna put a link in there with that has a 10% off in it because I'm not sure if that's
even better.
Yeah.
Y'all getting a hookup tonight right here on Freedom Radio. We're making things happen. Listen, as she's doing that, it's time for us to get ready to go. Before we go, Demetrius Hunter, man, before you jump and dive into the crab with both feet, any closing comments, final thoughts?
Definitely a closing comments and final thought is happy 11th. This is our 11th year anniversary. And this spring, we are coming back with the Bingo Man returns on Freedom Radio. But listen, you can only win here. You got to pay attention. Now, you got to make sure you tune in every week. Okay? The grand prize for this year's bingo is going to be $111. Somebody is going to walk away with a 1-1-1 win. Okay? So you got to tune in here only on Freedom Radio, the only station for the people, by the people. And y'all never know. I might just pop up and call a bingo one day in the midst of something to give out a little something too. A little 50, little 25. But listen, for that 111, listen, I need y'all to start sharing each week. Okay? Each week for the next 2 weeks, I need y'all to share the live, hashtag Freedom11. Tag in your friends. We're going to be watching because those people, I'm going to start sending you out your bingo card so we can play. We get ready to play. It's going to be great. We're going to have some fun, and you never know what else can happen. It might go from 111 to, you never know. Or we might give away some other stuff. Who knows? So hashtag Freedom11. Share the live for the next 2 weeks. And we're going to close this thing out with the $111 giveaway.
Awesome stuff, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so very much. I see you, Elizabeth Ann Jefferson, who wanted to mention to us that she enjoyed us once more tonight. And even though we're all apostolic, yes, we are. She's also remembering Deacon Tim Poston, Senior. Again, I went to his services on yesterday and Monday night. And of course, his wife Sharon and his family in this time. We are doing that. What a great anointed soul has joined the heavenly band. Yes, he has. And to take good care and to take you for the joy. Thank you for the joy. It is all good. Thank you, Elizabeth, for hanging out with us. Before we go, Yolanda Wild, Praise and Rant. Any closing comments, final thoughts? And no, I'll give you the grace of not seeing any of you tonight. But any closing comments, final thoughts?
We live in a big, pretty, beautiful world. And it's too beautiful and it's too big not to enjoy it and not to live in it. God made all of it. So you're not gonna, you're not wrong if you go to the R&B concert. You're not wrong if you go golfing. Let's live big. God is bigger than your four walls at your house, bigger than your four walls at your church. He's really big. And he's too big not to live life big.
Absolutely. Good stuff. I like that. Ashlyn Cole, I see you also put the link in there for the Beat Studio Buds. Thank you for doing that. They are amazing. I'm telling you, in terms of the sound. And I see that you did put the 10% off for those particular earbuds. Thank you so much for doing that as well. But Ashlyn, closing comments, final thoughts.
I just wanted to say that life goes on with or without whoever or whatever. So act accordingly. Don't allow time to have its way with you. Like, God is sovereign over time, but we are not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So time is given to us as a gift, and the things that God has given you to operate within that time. Look, you got to seize the opportunity of a lifetime within the lifetime of the opportunity. So act accordingly.
I like that. That's good stuff. Listen, we've got to get ready to go. But before we go, allow me to say this really, really quick. I'm grateful for you, Ashlyn. I'm grateful for you, Demetrius, you, Yolanda. I consider you all to be my friends. I don't use the friend word very lightly, and I don't use it very often. So I consider you all to be my friends. And let me tell you how you can tell if people that you know are your friend or if they are your acquaintance. This is how you can know. Real friends, they double your joy and they divide your grief. Lord, I felt that in my echo. Let me say it one more time. Here's how you can tell if someone is a friend or an acquaintance. Because your real friends, they double your joy and they divide your grief. It's time for us to get ready to go. But before we go, just want to say, everybody, thank you for hanging out with us. Congratulations to our winners. I will be reaching out to you in just a moment to make sure I get all the information that I need from you to make it happen, to get it to you. But during this anniversary season, why don't you take a moment and if whether we have an event or not, why don't you take a moment and purchase something from our store to say a congratulations to Freedom Radio. All you have to do is go to freedomradio.com/shop. And you'll see an array of items available, accessories and T-shirts, hats. So many things are there. We would love to have you participate and hang out with us during this time. Ashlyn said she's getting her AirPods case, and she already hit me up why I don't have a particular phone case. I will fix that tonight and make sure it's available. Anyway, till the next time, y'all, on this same Shop Talk Network, at this same Shop Talk time, I've got 1 minute of great music that you might enjoy. Till the next time, you know how I do. Holla. Yes.
If he can take a mountain and move it, then he can take your problem and solve it. You just gotta give it to him. Open up your heart and let him enter in. Say, I need you to be my guide. I